Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another beer review, and this one's part of the birthday box. Kind of my birthday's kind of coming towards the end, and I've hardly touched the box. Well, I've got a quarter. No, I will have a third through when I have this beer, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm going to keep up with the reviews. It's obviously Vibrant Forest again, and this one is called Elmo. And hopefully it will focus because that is essential. Because I don't know if you can see that. Eldorado and Mosaic are the hops in this bad boy. It's an IPA, which is cool at 6%. So Chamon is 100% an IPA. And it says here, for this juicy IPA, we've used Eldorado, um, which were absolutely loaded with tropical fruits, pear, watermelon, and stone fruit. And Mosaic, no strangers to anything, giving tropical fruit once again with no nonsense attached. A large amount of wheat, which is cool. I wonder if it's got oats in it. And our stone fruit or our house yeast gives stone fruit esters. Now, I'm not sure if it does, to be perfectly honest. What have we got? We have got water, barley, wheat, hops, and yeast. Interesting, dear viewer, very interesting. And let me show you the can again, because I do like these cans. This has kind of got love hearts, um, or maybe cut in half strawberries. But oh God, no! What the hell's this? That's some sort of. Oh, I thought it was some part of an anatomy, but no. Apparently, it's some sort of bird flying out of the tree, perhaps something like that. Oh my God, how my mind works, dear viewer. How my mind works. Right, so let us get this bad boy into a glass, which I have over there. Been in the fridge for yeah, a good few days. This one, so it should be nice and chill, and yeah, oh, nice and full as well. My goodness, let's have a show you how full that is. Can you see? Right up to the top there. That is absolutely fantastic. And oh, I can I can smell the fruit from here. Got a big yeah, just a pint glass. We shall see what we get. Um, like I say, very unusual to have lots of wheat but no oats. So let's see what this does to the beer itself. It's definitely a hazy beer, well over a finger, but not quite a finger and a half. We'll call that maybe a finger and a quarter. Boom, boom, shake the room. And there we go. You know how we roll. That is going to be, let me put this. Oh my God, it's all melting. It's melting. I don't know if you guys are like me in the UK. Oh, we are melting at the moment. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right, so well, that is proper thick. No, yeah, no sign of anything through there. Oh, lovely, lovely aromas. Maybe I am getting some stone fruits on the nose this time. A lovely, fluffy white head. Getting that tropicalness, definitely. But yeah, I'm wondering, they're always, Vibrant Forest that is always making a big case for their house yeast. Verdant did the same, and it has become like I even say, oh, this is like the Verdant yeast, but they're talking about their ester production because of the interaction is probably with the Mosaic, I would imagine, as opposed to the Eldorado. But we shall see. There is a touch of stone fruit on the nose, getting that kind of tropicalness. Yeah, really, really nice on the aroma. Chin chin. I mean, this is going to be a thick beer. Chin chin. Pass me some gin. Wow. Okay. Nice. So I was going to say it was going down really creamy. And I was a little bit surprised, thinking, wait a minute, there's no oats in here, it's just wheat. But as soon as I swallowed, I no longer was getting that creaminess. It was a creamy mouthfeel as opposed to an actual kind of taste of cream, like a hoppy cream. that a lot of these hazy IPAs tend to do in the modern kind of style. If you know, you know. But as soon as I swallowed, I was getting really nice hop and none of that kind of creaminess. So it tastes thick, the mouthfeel is nice and thick, but it's not affecting the taste as much. And I think probably if you did have the oats in there too, it would be kind of more like a kind of hot milkshake, which can be good, but a lot of people are doing that kind of style. Whereas this doesn't have the oats in, and yeah, it's making a difference. Yeah, you know, if you have oat milk, I don't know if you try oat milk, but I went through quite recently, actually, well, within the last few years, of trying different alternatives to normal milk, cow's milk. Um, and yeah, we tried soya, oat milk, we tried hemp milk. They're all ridiculously expensive, and it's really easy to make your own. However, she who must be obeyed demands that I buy oat milk now, and I've gone back to cow milk. I've gone back to well, usually I do semi-skimmed or skimmed. I don't do the full fat anymore. But yeah, where was this going, man? Oh yeah, oat milk. Yeah, if you try oat milk, it tastes really creamy. So that is what is happening within your beer. If you try and make your own oat milk by putting some oats in, chucking water in. Spring water works best. Pinch of salt, blitzing it like a absolute mofo, or shaking it in some canister. Then letting it separate out and separate the what's left, i.e., the kernels of the oats. You basically get oat milk, and then you can put it in the fridge. It lasts a week or two. Come on, and it's a lot cheaper than buying pre-packaged oat milk. Just saying, I prefer beer to be honest. Yeah, so the actual taste is full on tropical. It's double tropical. So Mosaic known for being a kind of tropically, yeah, hop anyway. A Mosaic, same kind of thing. There's a little bit of zestiness in there, a little bit like a kind of, it's not juicy, um, but kind of more a sort of, it's not a grapefruit. It's more like a kind of clementine, a sweeter kind of thing. It's not like Simcoe. It's not an orange. It's something slightly different, so sort of a clementine. And I'm also getting a bit of kind of greenness in the background. Obviously hops. Yeah, it's going to leave some greenness in there most of the time. Some hops are known for giving that kind of pine stuff. If this was Citra, I would say, yeah, maybe that's where it's coming from. But it's not. It's Mosaic. Um, but yeah, that is, I reckon that's one of the nicer ones that I've had. Definitely beats that lager. That lager was just a bit not lager. If that makes sense. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't lager. But comparing it to the other hazies, this is an IPA as well. The other ones I think were just hazy pales. So this is stronger. 6 and a bit, was it? Or just 6 on the dot? No, 6 on the dot. Interestingly, what were the other flavours that I'm obviously stone fruit, which maybe I'm just not getting. Um, see if it loads. Watermelon, interesting, and pear. Okay, pear can be an ester from a ferment with certain yeasts. Sometimes pear comes across and is considered an off flavour, like that kind of nail varnish remover stuff. Um, Alcetahide or something hide. I don't know. But yeah, really not getting so much of that. I'm getting a bit of hotness, but that's because it's a 6% beer. It's not superbly like outrageous, but yeah, having a nice IPA that's 6% or over does make the difference. It makes more of a kind of oomph to it. You know what I mean? It brings warmth to your cheeks. I don't know if you can see. I'm probably coming across very pale, but I have been in the sun a bit today. Trying to get some rays, trying to get that vitamin. What's it? Vitamin D? Is it? Was it vitamin A? No, I think it's vitamin D that you get from having some scum. My God, sun on your skin, and it's good for you. Obviously, don't stay out in the sun like the builders do in England and just get basic skin cancer, which is not good. I've had cancer. It is not funny. Um, and yeah, but just maybe half an hour in the sun, go back inside, cool down, maybe take a shower, then go back in, have a bit of a top up. You can do that. Um, you know, don't stay in the full sun all day long. It's not good. And if you're really not prone to, if you're prone to burn, like if you're Irish or really pale skinned, make sure you put a hat on. You don't want to burn your face. Oh my God. Oh, I was born in 76, as you can see on the old T-shirt, which is a big milestone this year, obviously. Um, but there was a heat wave the year I was born. So God bless my mother. Yeah, in August, Jesus Christ, in the middle of a heat wave, having me. Um, Although I think I was born from what she's a bit vague on whether I was born really early in the morning on the day I was born, or really late in the evening, but not quite into the next day. I don't know. I think I was probably born late at night because that's where I live. I love the sun, but I really love the yeah. I'm not an early bird. I'm a late one. If that makes sense. Really, really nice. The watermelon, I'm beginning to think, yeah, I was getting a kind of melony type thing. You know, I was saying clementine. Maybe that split between a kind of citrus type thing, a flavour, and melon as well. Um, Melon for me, though, I always think of it in terms of a really white, like a honeydew melon. I get quite a lot from some of the Australian or New Zealand hops that are that kind of light stuff. Nelson Sauvin does it kind of for me, but there's a couple of other hops where I get that kind of light, lychee, light melon. But this isn't that. This is a juicy melon, a berry melon. It's watermelon, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. So that's where that's coming from. And there she blows. So we have got some lovely lacing. I mean, obviously we started up here somewhere. Probably that's what that is, that little bit. But we got one there, one there, one there. Four sips once again for me. And let's look at some foam watch. Might even put my glasses on so I can see that. Oh my God, is some sort of chicken fish hybrid creature from Lovecraftian method. Oh my God, look, there's a sort of weird dinosaur chasing some prey there, jumping across a mountain or something. Absolutely ridiculous. But there we go. That is Elmo. Elmo. I was going to have like a furry character when I drank this because of Elmo from Sesame Street. Um, Weirdly, when I was young, 50 years ago, Elmo, there was no Elmo on Sesame Street. It was the older characters that were there. So Elmo was definitely a later character. But yeah, if you like your furries, you know what I mean. You're going to love Elmo. Me, maybe not so much, but I'm sure a younger brewer might do that. What else could it be from my generation? St. Elmo's Fire, maybe. Do you remember that? TV show? Pretty